Right now on News 12 New Jersey, several water mains are breaking across the state, affecting 2 counties this afternoon. We have team coverage in Edison, where one break is affecting 20,000 residents and nearly a dozen businesses. Sarah Good is live at the scene where water has been gushing out of the ground since early this morning, and Jim Murdoch has more on how the businesses in the area have been forced to close. Plus, in Morris County, a massive sinkhole opens up on the side of Route 80. The detours you need to know as crews rush to make repairs.
And the weather might be good for now, but rain is in the forecast for the weekend. We'll tell you how it impacts your travel for Saturday and Sunday when News 12 New Jersey starts now.
Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. I'm Simon Chowdhury. Now we begin with the latest news on a water main break we've been following in Middlesex County. Streets in Edison just flooded and buckling under the pressure of thousands of gallons of water that are flowing from a 20-inch water main break. News 12's Sarah Good is on the scene. And Sarah, what are you hearing from officials?
Yes, just moments ago, we heard an update from the mayor who talked about the condition and what's going to be expected to continue what looks to be for the next several hours here. Now, there's a couple of things. So what work needs to be done to repair and then isolate the problem. There's plenty of crews out here, and I'm going to take a step away so you can see them all working behind me. The water's still pouring down the street here by Benjamin Franklin Elementary School. Now take a look. So they'll dig in the road behind us, then get to the valves below this pond area. Now they have to get below that to shut the valves off, and they're working on those steps right now, but there's no time estimate and say it will be hours at minimum. Neighbors are still largely stuck inside this community, although we've seen some cars try to escape the water. Now this morning, the city shared at 1 a.m. the South Edison residents were experiencing low or no water pressure. The water company responded to the scene, and around 5 a.m. the city said it was a major water main break and residents will continue to experience little or no water pressure until further notice, and that is now continuing. Now residents told us they saw this river going by, and that's what we've seen all day. Now several city departments are on site now, and they've been throughout the morning. Here's what the mayor said in the latest update.
This is a very large water main break. This is a 20-inch water main line. It goes from Woodbridge Avenue all the way up to approximately Talmadge Road, which enters into the center/northern part of town. They've been at this for hours, trying to first isolate the break itself, and then they're going to begin the repairs.
Now, this water main break is not the only that's occurred of late. Just several days ago, there was a water main break in Edison about 3.5 miles away. Now, the mayor did speak in the press conference about aging infrastructure and fixing those pipes, and that's something that we will continue to hear about. Now, I did want to say the residents and cities are also impacted. The latest update is the town hall. It will be closed the rest of the day today. That's a new update in Edison. I'm Sarah Good, News 12 New Jersey. And now Jim Murdoch is also covering businesses. Jim, you're at Edison Town Square. What is it looking like there? What are you hearing?
Good afternoon, Sarah. We're just outside an entrance to the Edison Town Square here along Vineyard Avenue. You can see it behind me, and that's the back of the Sam's Club inside Edison Town Square. Businesses like Sam's Club, LA Fitness, Topgolf, and the supercharged go-karts and arcade, they are all closed for now. Take a look at this video from Drone 12. We took this just a few minutes ago, and on the day after Christmas, these parking spots would be packed. But instead, folks who come here will see signs just like this one on Tommy's Tavern's front door saying they're closed. It's all because of that water main break. Businesses along Route 1 and Route 27 are impacted. I also called over to the Comfort Inn on Route 1. They're open, but they have no water. We spoke with a manager at Supercharged. They're trying to reschedule reservations. Same with the folks over at Topgolf. Many of these businesses had packed schedules today with everyone being out of school, so this certainly is having a massive financial impact on these local stores, from the Starbucks to Chick-fil-A to Tommy's Tavern. And again, the best news we have, it's not great for these businesses. Still several more hours at least until water is restored to this portion of Edison. We'll continue to monitor all the updates throughout the afternoon. Stay here with News 12. We're live in Middlesex County in Edison Township. I'm Jim Murdoch, News 12, New Jersey.
All right, thanks so much, Jim. And it's not just Edison. Now to Essex County in Maplewood on Milburn Avenue. You could see the road buckling where the water is pouring out of. That break started yesterday. Residents may be experiencing discolored water. Town officials say to run the tap until it's clear. No word on when they expect it to be fixed. And in Verona, there's a water main break near Brookside Terrace right next to a home. We're told around 15,000 residents are affected. It's unclear if they have water or if it's discolored. We'll update you once we learn more. In Morris County, construction crews are dealing with this really big issue on Route 80. A sinkhole has opened on the shoulder of the highway in Wharton. News 12's Chris Keating is live near where crews are working this afternoon. And Chris, any word on when they'll be able to patch that hole up?
That is a very good question. We're waiting for some answers very soon. We hope to hear from the DOT. But in the meantime, Simon, we are looking at a lot of traffic. I'm standing right now at a rest area along Interstate 80, and we are looking at miles and miles of bumper-to-bumper traffic. All of these trucks and cars you see here are on the eastbound side of I-80, just before exit 34 for Wharton and Dover. Now, these trucks and cars are lined up well before that sinkhole, which is opened up right near that exit 34. The sinkhole is actually located in the right shoulder, but creeping very close to the right lane, which is why the road is now closed. It is simply too dangerous. It was discovered right around 7:45 this morning. The DOT is now in the midst of emergency construction, so while that's taking place, all these vehicles have to be detoured onto Route 15. Drivers eventually will be led back onto I-80. It is not yet clear how long this emergency construction will take place, but of course it is recommended, if you can, stay away from Interstate 80 eastbound. As you can see right behind me, the westbound is moving just fine, but right now I-80 eastbound is a parking lot. That's the very latest. In Morris County, I'm Chris Keating, News 12, New Jersey.
All right, Chris, thank you so much for that live update. And those crews are working in these freezing temperatures. Let's bring in meteorologist Mike Rizzo to see if there's any warm up this afternoon.
You know, the warm up's not really intense enough. I think the cold is still going to be prevalent across New Jersey through the night tonight as well. And any of that water from the water main breaks are going to just sit on the road. It's going to cause a sheet of ice. It's very important for you to be careful if you're going to be driving in those areas today. You know, regardless, temperatures are already in the mid 30s here. It's above freezing, but it's very cold. Wind chills do keep it feeling colder to the human touch. So as you can see, temperatures across the state, upper 20s north and west. Elsewhere, we're already at 35 degrees. We do top out near 40 this afternoon, but not much is going to change from where we're at right now. I mean, it is very cold across New Jersey, and it turns bitter once again tonight with low temperatures in the low 20s and teens north and west. And that is going to be problematic again for those water main breaks, as the ice is just going to be there, you know, and that's going to be problematic once you need to travel. Satellite radar picture doesn't show an issue right now. Clear blue sky, sunshine across New Jersey. We don't see anything coming through our way yet, but it will be, especially as we head toward the weekend. You know, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, even into Wednesday, we have an opportunity for a quick shower that might actually come back and become periodic. So it's going to be one of those types of situations. Quick showers more or less on Saturday, and then it kind of returns into intervals going into early next week. We'll break down more details about those showers and rain for the weekend coming up.
Thanks, Mike. Now to Old Bridge, where a home is destroyed by a fire on Christmas. Take a look at what's left. This fire broke out around 11 last night. No word if anyone was injured or how many people have been displaced. We did reach out to local fire officials. We're waiting to hear back. Another Christmas Day fire, this time in Ridgefield Park. 2 people are out of their home this afternoon. That fire broke out just after 11 yesterday morning on Emerson Street. First responders were able to get everyone out safely, but the home is severely damaged.
It's a shame on Christmas, you know, to have a loss like this. Thankfully, nobody got injured, and, you know, they can always rebuild the house, but, you know, can't rebuild a life.
And the cause of the fire is still under investigation this afternoon. Well, a former Jersey lieutenant is shot and killed just 2 days before Christmas. Michael Horan, a North Carolina police officer, was shot and killed in Greensboro in the line of duty. He served with the Beach Haven Beach Patrol for 22 years. Well, police in Seagirt are asking for any tips to find suspects who they say broke into several homes while people were inside sleeping, finding key fobs and stealing 4 cars. Now, this is the photo of the masked men armed with a crowbar outside a Seagirt home the night of December 21st. Now, police tell us they broke into 4 homes looking for keys. Police are now asking anyone who lives along Washington Boulevard and Crescent Parkway to check security videos from December 21st and the 22nd. Well, 2025 is just around the corner, and a night out in Times Square might just leave your wallet empty. We break down just how much it could cost you.